evil is present every single day. And our guys suit up every morning, and gals suit up every morning, and we go to war. And today we went to war, and we lost one of our warriors today.
A warrior lost. Boone County Sheriff's Deputy Jacob Pickett went to work today and never came home to his wife and 2 young sons.
Deputy Pickett is not expected to survive. Another example of the thin blue line shattered here in Indiana.
Tonight at 6 o'clock, we have team coverage this evening as we learn more about this public servant and what led up to his shooting and the men police now have arrested in this case.
Let's start with our anchor, Scott Swan, who's live for us in Lebanon tonight. Scott, good evening.
Yeah, Ben, good evening. The sadness continues here in Boone County outside the Sheriff's Department. Just a couple of moments ago, 2 women came out to the flagpoles and put blue ribbon around each of the poles and also put carnations at the base of those poles. All of this in memory of Jacob Pickett, who gave his life today. And we want to go ahead and let you know exactly what ended up happening this morning. This happened during a warrant that was trying to be served this morning for a woman. Lebanon police saw a woman that they thought was needing to be arrested, then saw a man and went ahead and tried to go up to this person who was under this warrant. The suspect ended up fleeing with 2 other people. The officers started chasing them. Deputy Pickett joined in that chase with his canine. 7 minutes later at 9:39, a car stopped at Indian Springs Road. The suspects ran off. One of the suspects was wounded by officers. A second suspect fled on foot, was later arrested, and a third suspect was arrested after another chase on I-65. Jacob Pickett had been shot. They went ahead and airlifted him to St. Vincent Hospital in Indianapolis, and that's where our live team coverage continues here at 6 with Mary Mills. Mary?
Scott, certainly deep grief and sadness shared by many today, and we are outside St. Vincent, where we got the word late this afternoon that Deputy Pickett will not survive his injuries. Now, Deputy Pickett was a 5-year veteran of law enforcement. He was a canine officer who worked with his canine officer, Brick, and was working with Brick today. That was before he was rushed to St. Vincent Hospital here in critical condition after being shot. The sheriff late this afternoon described Deputy Pickett as a friend, a brother, a warrior. Doug Carter, the superintendent of state police, said it was a huge loss, a senseless death that all officers are now feeling and mourning.
This is something that nobody ever wants to happen. And what I can tell you is that Jake was a good man and he was a warrior. He went after that person today, and he was in the process of getting him along with Brick.
Folks, it doesn't matter if you're in blue, green, brown, or grill suit. We're all doing the same job here, and we're doing it together. And I don't understand evil in our society. What would have caused that individual to pull that trigger on that brave public servant? I guess we'll never really know.
And we have been watching throughout the day as officers have been arriving here at St. Vincent Hospital. Officers from many departments across central Indiana here to show support and respect for Deputy Pickett, but also to show support, love, and respect for his family, his friends, and all the loved ones that he now leaves behind. Scott.
Thanks so much from St. Vincent Hospital. This was a scary situation, watching a sheriff's deputy shot today, and then, of course, the search for the suspects. Our live team coverage continues right now with Kevin Rader. And Kevin, boy, the community, they were forced into reacting today.
They really were, and it was a scary time, really, for the entire community, yeah. Scott, and I think that's the point that really we need to also hit home in this tonight, because that 7-minute chase that we've talked about canvassed much of this community, and the Indiana State Police talked about that today.
It was a pursuit that lasted several minutes, and so it went through the streets of Lebanon.
You have a manhunt, shots being fired in the community, and yet thankfully no one else was injured in this. So clearly the community cooperated when you guys asked them to stay in.
You know, without question. We evacuated some of the areas of the community. They did that without question. They reached out to us with tips. We have witnesses that helped us. The community really came together to help us with this, and they're continuing to help us, and we greatly appreciate that.
And their help is going to be needed now in the days to come as well. Scott, I'm reminded of a quote I used when Jake Laird died, and we've used so many times over and over, too many times over the years, where it said, when a man dies at one with his destiny, that soil is his, let his village remember. Unfortunately, now it's Lebanon's turn.
All right, Kevin Rader, thanks so much. So who would open fire against the sheriff's deputy today, and who were these guys that were fleeing police? Our 13 Investigates reporter Sandra Chapman joins us to continue our live team coverage. Sandra?
Scott, all three men have criminal records, but most of the charges are for non-violent offenses, things like theft and a few drug charges. Officers mentioned that they tried to stop John Baldwin Jr. because they knew he had an outstanding warrant. This afternoon, we learned he actually has 3 warrants, and the suspected shooter has one too. That suspect, Anthony Baumgart, is 21 years old. He already has an adult criminal history with convictions for theft and possession of meth and marijuana. Prosecutors in 2 counties have filed cases against him just this year in Boone County for visiting a common nuisance, in Marion County for theft and criminal mischief. Just last week, he didn't show up for a court hearing in Indianapolis, so the judge issued an arrest warrant. Now, John Baldwin Jr. is 28 years old, but has more than 30 criminal cases as an adult. He served time in prison for theft and auto theft and was released in 2015. His other convictions include more theft charges, possession of a controlled substance, false reporting, trespass, and resisting law enforcement. While we were digging into his long list of court cases, we learned Baldwin has 3 outstanding arrest warrants. They were all issued in January for cases in 3 different counties, all linked to probation violation issues. Baldwin's father, John Baldwin Sr., also has a criminal record. The earliest conviction we found here in Indiana was back in 1993 for theft-related charges. Also, we did notice that on Baumgart's most recent criminal cases, he has a Kentucky address listed. But on the older cases, he lived in the very same apartment complex where the shooting happened this morning. The Boone County prosecutor will decide what new charges the 3 men will face, and we'll certainly have those details as soon as they are available. Scott?
Yeah, we're going to be following these legal proceedings as long as they take. Sandra Chapman in our newsroom today, thank you so much. When a tragedy like this strikes, the community wants to do something. They want to be with the police department to tell them how much they appreciate it. That's what's happening here at the Boone County Fairgrounds, and that's where we see David McAnally, who continues our live team coverage. David?
Scott, we talked a moment ago to a woman who wanted to come here. She wanted to support her police as well. The police officers right now are taking this time for themselves to buck up each other. There's only a couple of people standing by the doorway right now, but there's over 100 people inside, and we watch them come and go. They grab each other, they hug each other, they give each other handshakes and try to boost each other's hearts up, you can tell. As they come out, we saw a Boone County deputy go past us. She was crying. She was in tears on the phone with someone. It's a very moving moment, a very, very scary day for them. And the sheriff wanted them to have a place where they could all come together and share their experiences of the day. One of the things that we did earlier was talk to someone who was coming out of the Boone County Jail who actually knew the 3 people who are now the suspects in this case. Tonight on the Night Beat, we'll hear from that person and what he believes may have motivated that shooting. Back to you, Scott.
All right, David McAnally reporting from the Boone County Fairgrounds. All of us tonight, of course, our thoughts and prayers are with Jacob Pickett's family, his wife, his 2 young children. We're going to continue our live team coverage both on WTHR.com. You can read messages of condolences there. And coming up in a few minutes back live here in Boone County, we're going to be talking about how difficult a week this has been for this community. Remember, they have had other losses in Boone County this week. We'll rejoin you in a few minutes with that part of the story. Ben?